I had no idea what the outcome would be, if it would be helpful, if it would make any kind of difference, if I was going to have all kinds of fallout, or my wife and I were going to have fallout afterwards, if I was going to be, have hate unleashed upon me and my family. I had no idea. No idea at all. But that question I had to answer honestly, and I had to look at myself and face myself today and in the future, and I know I would have regretted it. So I trusted my instinct, which to me is always God, and I trusted that He was going to keep me safe because He is the keeper of my reputation. I've always believed it. So we moved forward. They came, the whole camera crew flew to Dallas to do the interview for NBC. When it ran, surprisingly, there was not one thing that was hateful that came our way. Not one. Many people reached out from Georgia and said, thank you so much for standing up. And many women said, thank you for your courage. I had to stand up for me. I had to stand up for those women. I had to stand up for my children. I had to stand up for Christian. I had to stand up for right. The truth. Where are we today? Free, whole, healthy, happy, supported. I have a beautiful wife. I have a beautiful life. I love my children. I feel like I'm home. Oh, there's so many things I learned. But the one thing I know for sure that made that whole mess possible was the lack of belief that I was enough, that I always grew up, and for a good part of my adulthood, way into my 40s, I didn't think I was enough. And so somehow, I guess I thought on some level, if I was loved by someone famous like Herschel Walker, Heisman Trophy winner, whatever, that somehow that would maybe take away the shame I had my whole life about how I was raised and where I grew up, and that I wasn't enough. But I realized through that I had everything that I was looking for in Him. It was there all along. I just didn't know it. And sometimes it's struggle. It's getting to the end of yourself that makes you realize who you are, who you always were. And we don't need anyone for that. And every single step, every tear, every disappointment, every betrayal showed me in the end that I was worthy. And I didn't know that. There's no doubt. So if you find yourself in a situation like I was in, where, on the outside it looked like I was choosing really well, but on the inside it cost me everything. And this could be the same or, different type of dynamic. You could be with someone who's physically abusive. You could be with someone who's neglectful, who cheats, whatever it is, and you're just tolerating it because you feel like that's the best love you can have. Think again, because it's costing you. And there's nothing more important and nothing more beautiful than you. So make sure you're valuing you. Choosing you. Because you are more than enough. So here we are, sharing the truth in hope and in love and in peace.